So it's the 30th of October 2014 and I'm just leaving. Well, I'm still in Nanning City now. I'm heading out. Yesterday I just pretty much chilled out at the hostel. It was a rest day to get over that big day before, and I got another SIM card, so I've got 3G, but unfortunately China blocks a lot of sites that I use, like Facebook, YouTube, Gmail, even my Google Chrome doesn't work. So luckily I've got an iPhone which has got like Safari, so I can use Safari, that works. But yeah, the only way around it, I've been using my computer. It's got a VPN, and I've been using that to get around it, but it's only on my computer, so I need to access my maps. I couldn't get onto the Google Maps because it's blocked. So it's a pain in the ass because it's like taking away your eyes. So now I'm using the Apple Maps, and they're okay, but I'd rather Google Maps. I've had to change my route, really look at my route. Now I'm going to go on a highway called the S101. I don't know what condition it is, but it looks like a really minor highway, so I'm expecting it to be pretty damn rough. So with the route that I've sort of got figured out now, because I can't get on the main highways, the nice sealed ones, because you can't get bicycles on there, so you've got to take all these dodgy highways. With the route I'm looking at now, even going direct to Fuzhou, it's 1,700 kilometers, and that's actually probably longer than what it seems because the roads are going to be terrible. So there'll be no sightseeing, unfortunately. I'm just going to be gunning it straight for Fuzhou before my visa runs out. So I just rode 10 kilometers only to find that the bridge that I was going to take is under construction, and there was no way around it because there's a huge 3-meter high brick wall built straight across the highway. Like they just built it straight across as a barrier. So there's no way of getting around that. So I looked on the map, and the next option was to go further up, which is the right way I was going, and cross over. But when I looked closer at that bridge, it was marked as the G72, which that bloody place that doesn't allow bicycles. So then I just tried another bridge coming back. I had to backtrack and tried another bridge, and again, no bicycles. So the only one that I know that accepts bicycles is the one that I first crossed when I went to the hostel. So I gotta go all the way back to the hostel now. So I just rode 10 kilometers for nothing, and plus another 10 k's to get back. That's 20 k's wasted. Then I cross the river, and then again I try to get out of the city. That's the worst thing. I hate it the most about is trying to get out of big cities, because I've got so much bullshit, so much rules, so much no cyclists here, blah blah blah, no fucking freeways, most sort of shit. So I just finished my ride. I did a total distance of 90 kilometers, quite easily actually. The road was sealed all the way, so I hardly even felt it really. I feel fresh as a daisy. The reason I stopped here is because it's starting to get stormy, and I've noticed the last couple of nights it's rained in the afternoons, or let's say early evenings, and I don't want to be caught out in it. So I found this Bingguan, which I've learnt is hotel. I've even learnt the characters for it, so I've actually seen it advertised on the side of the road. It looked pretty dodgy, but the room is actually quite nice. You know, it's clean, it's got everything, and I've even got a special companion. I'm not sure if this is allowed on YouTube, but I'll show it quickly. You know, she came with the room, so can't argue with that. So yeah, so good so far. I'm still not really clear on my route. Like I know I'm taking the S101, but there's lots of twists and turns. Like the highways here the ones that I'm taking aren't very straight, and there's lots of turn-offs and other ways to get lost in. So I've got Wi-Fi here, but the password's in Chinese characters. So yeah, it's a bit of a bugger. So I've got to get Chinese characters. I wonder if I can do it on my laptop. I'm not sure. I've got to try it. But anyway, cool. See you later. Good morning. It's the 31st of October, and I'm just started out on the road. It's like 8 in the morning. Plans to ride about 122 kilometers today to the town I forget the name of, but it's on my Apple Maps. Had a pretty good sleep, slept pretty heavy actually. I didn't wake up till like 7, so some fish farms down there. So probably not the best place to record because there's not much of a shoulder, but yeah, so far so good. See you soon. So it's 12:43 p.m. I'm just having a little nap on the side of the road. Don't know how far I've rode because the GPS played up, so it didn't have an accurate count. But I think just from off the map it's about 60 odd kilometers, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. So this looks like a nice shaded spot. There's not many nice places to sit or find a place to crash for a little bit because it's all farmlands and yeah, nothing really to sit. But I found this bit, so my bike's over here having a nap. As you can see, it's like a bit of a drain, quite nice. When I have a nap like this, I usually know that I don't have to set my alarm or nothing like that because the insects will wake me up. Usually it takes about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes for the ants to find me, sniff me out and find me, and once they find me they start biting, and that's when I cannot sit here anymore. So that is usually, that's my alarm clock. It's a little 30-minute nap in the afternoon, and yeah, I wait for the ants to bite me and wake me up, and then I'll continue on my way. See you soon. So it's 4:50, I just arrived. Well, didn't just arrive, I just picked this hotel. I'm about 20 k's short of where I wanted to be. I wanted to go to another, I think the bigger city that's 20 k's down the road. But it's 4:50, it's almost 5 o'clock, and the way that I've been traveling, like another 20 k's will take over an hour for me. So I thought I'll just pick this hotel, which is good. It's really quite clean. It's 88 yuan, which I don't think it's not expensive. No, it's actually just really cheap actually. It's less than $20, I think. Yeah. So anyway, but look what I get for it. You know, nice clean room. They even said it straight up. They didn't have to ask. They said you can take your bike straight to your room. So I don't know if they had experience with cycle tourists before, but they said straight away bring the bike up to the room, which is great. So the bike's here. It's going to stay here with me. And yeah, so it's a bit of one of those days because the way that the highway is going, or the way that the route I've picked, I couldn't see any other way, is that pretty much for the past 60 kilometers it's been going the wrong way, as in it's going from, I've gone as far as I can on one highway, and then I had to go up 50 kilometers to the next highway, which will take me towards Shenzhen, Guangzhou and all that sort of area. So it's a bit of annoying because I crossed again on the main highway, which I'm not allowed, and I can see it's going directly where I want to go, but unfortunately I have to go a long way out of my way just so I can get back on, just because I've got a bicycle. So it's taking me longer than expected, but it's okay. I'm still gaining ground, you know, and it's still good riding pretty much. I've had a good feed today of veggies, and I'm in a nice hotel, so I'm happy. I've got Wi-Fi, but I've got a password that I can actually use. I can actually type on my computer, which is great. So that means I should be able to hopefully upload some things tonight. So see how we go. See you soon.